shit on sight now. Money crazy, stay with at least $100. Love it, nigga don't man his bitches like I'm Ben Fields. Straight out some trenches, but I still be with that shit still. I'm out the rope, I'm steady bolting them out for 3 pairs.
See, I wasn't gonna make a video. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say that. I was going back and forth about not making a video. Okay? After the Bengals game, I wanted to make a video, but I wasn't gonna. But I was tired from work. I didn't feel like it. And yeah, I wasn't gonna make a video. I was gonna make a video after this one. But then I was going back and forth because I was so upset. Because after the game, I was really in rod wave mode, and I was just in pain the whole day. Until I saw a video of A.J. Brown celebrating after he scored a touchdown, which wasn't a touchdown. He was getting in the player's face. That pissed me off. All right, it pissed me off. Okay, and I got so pissed off that now I'm pissed off that I'm pissed off. Like, I'm so upset right now. I knew he was gonna do well against us because you know they were gonna feed him, so I knew he was gonna do well against us. But it pissed me off just to see. I'm not even here to talk about the game. I'm here to rant now. I'm not even here to talk about the last 2 games. I'm just here to rant. This team is something special, and not in a good way. Like, see, the Bengals game was close. But we still lost. We had 3 field goals in the red zone. We could have had 3 touchdowns. We should have had 2. We should have had at least 1 touchdown. But that didn't happen. We lost by a touchdown. The defense kind of faded in the second half of that game. I said I wasn't going to talk about the game. I'm talking about the game. But the defense kind of faded in the second half of the Bengals game. Lost us the Bengals game, including that stupid penalty on freaking the field goal on their. Was it a field goal? Yeah, I think it was on their field goal. That stupid penalty for hitting the dang center. Whether he tried to hit him or not, like, dude, you should know not to even line up near him. So that cost us that game. And then we came into this one. I was thinking, okay, we could do a little something. And in the first half, in the first quarter, it looked like we could. But as soon as Traylon Burks caught that touchdown and went down for an injury, that was it. Offense died on the spot. And our defense, I knew we weren't going to be able to stop Philadelphia completely, but they just dominated us. Like, they dominated us on every part of the freaking ball. Okay? Offensively, they threw it to A.J. Brown. Essentially, they threw it to A.J. Brown and he caught it every time. Because we were playing with dang backups in because even more people got hurt. Traylon got hurt on that play, which was a dirty hit, and he should have been ejected. Freaking Christian Fulton got hurt on the wide open touchdown with AJ, where really that was offensive pass interference. I don't know where they got illegal contact when the dude literally ran through him in order to get open, but all right, whatever, sure. And then on another touchdown before that, he started celebrating and getting in the full face like bro, it's not that. If it wasn't that deep, why are you so worried about it? That's why I'm pissed off. I wasn't even gonna make a video, but it pissed me off. It's like, why is it that deep? I don't think I've even made a video about AJ. Well, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't remember. Okay, but I've really been indifferent about AJ leaving. I was like, it's a combination of everyone's fault. It's AJ's fault because he could have took the deal, and then it's our fault for not giving him more money. I don't think we could afford to have given him more money, but that's besides the point. We didn't give him what he wanted. He's gone. We traded him to Philly. We got Treylon Burks. And Treylon Burks is, I think could be as good as AJ Brown. He's shown flashes, but he keeps getting hurt. Now, the second one wasn't his fault, but then, come on, turf toe. I mean, it really bugs me that, because it's so frustrating to watch a winning team play so badly, right? We're a winning team, but we suck. Our offensive line is cheeks, and I'm tired of seeing everybody else say it. All right, we get it. We know our offensive line is cheeks. I'm tired of seeing it everywhere I look on every social media. It's obvious at this point that our O-line sucks. They need to make changes. They need to make serious changes, whether it's this season or next season. This season, they need to start ratings at tackle. What are we doing here? What? If you hit my car, I'm gonna get out and punch you in the throat. I want to fight you. I want to fight you just for getting close to my car now. I want to fight. I want to fight people. I'm angry. I want to fight. I want to fight someone. Right? Godly, like this. We're 7-5. All right. Luckily for us, the Jags and Texans both lost as well. So the Texans stay out of it. Well, even though the Texans really never would get in it. But the Jags stay 3 games behind us. And Sunday Night Football is about to happen. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully the Cowboys get it done so we can stay 5 games in front of the Colts, essentially. Or 4.5 games in front of the Colts, essentially. So we gotta find a way to fix things, and we gotta find a way to fix things quickly, because with all the amount of people getting hurt and all the amount of, and with the horrible play calling and horrible just team effort as a whole that we have, is just really disheartening to see for a team that was the number 1 seed a year ago, and 4 years ago was just in the AFC Championship game with not a lot of the same players, but a good amount of the same players, at least on defense. Like this, like, it's frustrating. It makes me think that this is like a transitionally good year. After this year, we're probably gonna shut it down and start rebuilding. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that Derrick Henry's gonna play out this last year of his contract, and then that might be it for him as a Titan. Whether he leaves because he wants to or leaves because we can't keep him. This might be his last 2 years as a Titan. We don't know. Jeffrey Simmons, he might leave just because we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the year. Like, I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the year. I do know one thing that needs to happen at the end of the year, and that's fire Todd Downing. I'm officially there with everybody else. People want to fire him now, and I'm like, okay, all that's going to do is just make things much more discombobulating and frustrating for the offense, because now you got to listen to a whole new dude and do different things. It's going to be ugly. It's going to get even worse. We're going to lose to Jacksonville if that happens. But they got to fire their strength and conditioning staff. I don't give a frick what Vrabel says. His strength and conditioning staff sucks. They all suck. They need to all be fired. Okay? Start the hashtag fire the strength and conditioning staff as well. Because we can't afford to be having folk. And the worst part about these injuries is, like, not all of the injuries have been related to the actual football play. Right? Like Treylon's concussion happened because he got hit, right? So that's a forced injury, right? Niggas constantly pulling hammies and tearing groins and having daggum muscle cramps that put you out for like 3 to 5 weeks every year. That's a strength and conditioning thing. That's not a actual playing football thing. Like David Long just had another hammy. He's probably going to be out for 6 weeks. Luckily, I think and I hope Zach Cunningham should be off of IR this week. Like, Zach Cunningham should be coming off of IR this week because this game against the Eagles was the 4th game. So he should be coming off IR. The bad part about that is we don't know who else is going to go on IR. And who else can come off? Because now there's a limit to how many players you can bring back off IR. I think it's like 8 or 10 or something like that. And we're nearing that limit. I know that we're nearing it. So, Christian Fulton, he got hurt too. We'll see if he can play next week. I have no idea. Man, it's just mentally frustrating. It really is mentally frustrating. We're 7-5. We got 5 games left. You got 5 games left. Okay? Just do enough to make the playoffs, get bounced in the first round, and then let's move on to the next year. All right? Let's actually make some progress this next year. And another thing. All this crap about, fire J-Rob. Fire J-Rob. No! Why would we fire the best general manager we've had ever? Essentially. And it's like, how is he our best general manager ever? It's like, okay, what have the other general managers done that he hasn't? Huh? We've made it to 1 Super Bowl. This is all history, not just Titans history. This is Houston Oilers history too. None of the other GMs have been able to make the team as successful as it's been since the dadgum Houston Oilers 90s when they had Warren Moon in them. We were decently successful in the early parts of the Jeff Fisher era, right? We were decently successful. We made a Super Bowl. We were pretty good from like 99 up to about 03 or like 98 or 97 to like 03. We were pretty good. That's about a 6-year span. We're pretty much in that same boat right now. We're in a 6-year span that spans back to about 2016. It's actually longer than 2016. J-Rob's first year was 2016. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 7 years since J-Rob came. His first year, we were a dumpster fire the year before. His first year on the team, he got us a team that was able to go 9-7. Yeah, we missed the playoffs, but we went 9-7. And then the next year, he had us a team that was able to make the playoffs and win a game. And then within 2 years of that, we made the AFC Championship, won the division back-to-back years. We might win it a 3rd year now. Like, stop this J-Rob slander, okay? The only way we can really start to be like, okay, we might have to move away from J-Rob is if we miss the playoffs. All right, we haven't missed the playoffs since 2018. Until we miss the playoffs again, there's no reason to be talking about some fire J-Rob. Okay? I don't care how bad the draft picks are. If we're still winning and making the playoffs, it doesn't matter. We're winning and making the playoffs. That's the point. That means that those draft picks that are unsuccessful are still successful. Maybe individually they haven't been good, but guess what? We're still winning. We're 7-5, okay? It's time to move on. We've had a rough couple of weeks. A really rough couple of weeks. Let's buckle down. Get ready for this home stretch, all right? All right? It's daggum Sucksonville week, okay? It's Waxonville week, all right? Let's wax them niggas, get to 8-5, and essentially lock up the division. Because if we beat Jacksonville and the Colts and Texans lose next week, we essentially lock the division. Okay? Let's just take it week by week. All right? Let's stop thinking about the future. Okay? Let's stop thinking about the past. Okay? Let's think about the now. It's 2022, week, shoot, I don't even know what week it is. Week 13, 14, somewhere in there. I think it's 13. So let's think about 2022, week 13, or week 14 that we're about to go into. All right? And start Dylan Radis. That's all I need to say. Start Dylan Radis at tackle. That's about it. Let's move on. Beat up on Waxaville. I saw that Trevor Lawrence got hurt in the game. He came back. That don't mean he ain't hurt, though. If they don't have Trevor Lawrence, it's going to be even easier, okay? Let's just take it week by week, okay? The A.J. Brown mess is over, all right? It's over. It's done with. We played them. We lost. I don't care, all right? We're done. It's done. Don't talk to A.J. Brown anymore. Don't talk to A.J. Brown about anything else for the rest of the year, okay? The only time we can do anything about A.J. Brown is if he gets hurt and misses the rest of the year. I don't care, all right? But keep his name out y'all mouth, all right? I'm going to do it, so y'all need to do it too. Shut up. What happened, happened. Let's move the frick on. We're done with this game. Let's move on to the next one. Jacksonville Jaguars. Beat the brakes off of them, and we 8-5, and we essentially win the division. Let's go. All right, we're done. I'm done here.
We appreciate all the supporters.